Even if you aren't interested in AI, you should pay attention to ChatGPT because this is a big deal. All of you, hello, and welcome to our channel. In this video, we'll talk about AI that is open to everyone. Stay with us because the video has a lot of new facts and information for you. Let's begin. You can type natural language prompts into the tool, which comes from a major player in artificial intelligence called OpenAI. ChatGPT then gives answers that are conversational, if a little stilted. The bot remembers the flow of your conversation and uses the questions and answers you've already given to decide what to say next. It gets its answers from the internet, which has a lot of information. ChatGPT is very important. The tool seems to know a lot about things that it can learn from good training data. It doesn't know everything and isn't smart enough to replace all humans yet, but it can be creative and give answers that sound like they came from an expert. More than 1 million people were using ChatGPT just a few days after it came out. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an AI chatbot system that was released by OpenAI in November to show what a large, powerful AI system can do and to test it. You can ask it a lot of questions, and it will often answer in a way that helps. ChatGPT doesn't know much at all. It is an AI that has been trained to find patterns in huge amounts of text taken from the internet. It has also been trained with the help of people to give better, more useful dialogue. OpenAI warns that the answers you get may sound plausible and even authoritative, but they may be completely wrong. Companies that want to help customers get what they need and AI researchers trying to solve the Turing test have been interested in chatbots for a long time. ChatGPT is quickly becoming a tool that a lot of people use on the internet. In February, UBS analyst Lloyd Walmsley said that ChatGPT had reached 100 million monthly users the month before. This meant that ChatGPT had done in 2 months what it took TikTok about 9 months and Instagram 2.5 years to do. The New York Times reported that 30 million people use ChatGPT every day based on information from inside the company. How do you know what questions to ask? You can ask anything, but the answer might not come. OpenAI suggests a few categories, such as explaining physics, asking for birthday party ideas, and getting help with programming. ChatGPT has a wide range of skills and is able to follow a conversation. You don't have to look hard to find stories about how the bot surprised people. Twitter is full of people showing off how good the AI is at coming up with art ideas and writing code. Some people have even said that both Google and the college essay are dead. How does ChatGPT work, and who made it? OpenAI, a company that does research on artificial intelligence, came up with the idea for ChatGPT. Its goal is to build an artificial general intelligence system that is safe and helpful, or to help others do so. Altman wrote on Twitter in January that OpenAI has 375 employees. In a January talk, he also said OpenAI has been able to bring together the best researchers and engineers in the field of AI. It has already gotten a lot of attention. First with GPT-3, which can make text that sounds like it was written by a person, and then with 𝙠𝙠, which uses text prompts to take what is now called generative art. AI technology like GPT-3 and its update GPT 3.5, on which ChatGPT is based, are examples of what are called large language models. They're taught to write text based on what they've seen, and they can be taught automatically, usually with a lot of computer power over a few weeks. For example, the training process can find a random paragraph of text, delete a few words, ask the AI to fill in the blanks, compare the result to the original, and then reward the AI system for getting as close as possible. By doing something over and over, you can get better at making up text. It's not all done by itself. In a process called fine-tuning, people evaluate ChatGPT's first results. Human reviewers use rules that the OpenAI models then use to make predictions. Also, according to Time, OpenAI used a Kenyan company that paid people up to $3.74 per hour to look over thousands of snippets of text for problems like violence, sexual abuse, and hate speech. This data was used to build a new AI component that will look for these problems in ChatGPT answers and OpenAI training data. Is ChatGPT free? Yes, at least for now. But in January, OpenAI released a paid version that responds faster and keeps working even when other people get messages saying ChatGPT is full right now. If you are interested, you can put your name on a waiting list. Altman of OpenAI warned that ChatGPT's compute costs are eye-watering, which he estimated to be a few cents per answer. Once you use DALL-E more than the basic, free level, OpenAI will charge you. But it looks like OpenAI has found some customers, probably for its GPT tools. Reuters says that it has told potential investors that it will make $200 million in 2023 and $1 billion in 2024. What can't you do with ChatGPT? As OpenAI points out, ChatGPT can give you wrong answers and give a false impression of greatness, Altman said. Sometimes, it will tell you about its own flaws, which is helpful. ChatGPT's answers can look like they come from experts, but they can be wrong. But the fact that it gives an answer at all is a big step forward in computer science. Computers are known for being very literal. They won't work unless you use the right syntax and interface. Large language models are showing that they can interact with people in a more human-like way and come up with answers that are somewhat between copying and being creative. Can ChatGPT make programs? Yes, but with some limits. ChatGPT can go back and figure out what people did, and it can also write real programming code. In February, a programmer posted on Imgur the list of prompts he used to write software for a car repair center. He said, "This blows my mind. This would have taken at least an hour to do, but I did it in less than 10 minutes. Just make sure it's not using bad programming ideas or software that doesn't break." The ban on software made with ChatGPT on Stack Overflow is there for a reason. But there is enough software on the internet to make ChatGPT work. Eric Schluntz, the chief technology officer of Cobalt Robotics, tweeted that ChatGPT gives advice that is useful enough that he hasn't opened Stack Overflow once in 3 days to look for advice. Gabe Raglan of the AI art website Lexica used ChatGPT to write code for a website that was built with the React tool. ChatGPT can parse regular expressions, regex, which is a powerful but complicated way to find patterns like dates in a bunch of text or the name of a server and a website address. Programmer James Blackwell tweeted that ChatGPT's ability to explain regex is like having a programming tutor available 24/7. What can't be done? ChatGPT is made to filter out inappropriate requests, which is in line with OpenAI's mission to make sure that artificial general intelligence benefits all of humanity. If you ask ChatGPT what isn't allowed, it will say that any questions that are unfair, hurtful, or just plain wrong. This includes racist, sexist, homophobic, transphobic, or any other kind of hateful or discriminatory question. Asking it to do something illegal is also a big no. Even though OpenAI doesn't want ChatGPT to be used for bad things, my colleague Bree Fowler says it's easy to write phishing emails with it to try to trick people into giving up sensitive information. Is this a better way to search than Google? It's helpful to be able to ask a computer a question and get an answer, and ChatGPT usually comes through. Google will often give you links to websites it thinks will help you find the right answers to your questions. Often, the answers on ChatGPT are much better than what Google will suggest, so it's easy to think that GPT-3 is a competitor. But you should be careful before putting your trust in ChatGPT. As with Google and other information sources like Wikipedia, it's best to check information from the original sources before you trust it. ChatGPT answers are hard to check for accuracy because they are just plain text with no links or sources. But it can be helpful and sometimes make you think. You might not see something like ChatGPT in the results of a Google search, but Google has built its own big language models and already uses AI a lot in search. Still, Google is proud of its deep AI skills. According to the New York Times, ChatGPT caused a code red emergency at Google and got Google co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin back to work. Microsoft could add ChatGPT to Bing, which is a search engine that competes with Bing. There's no doubt that ChatGPT and other tools like it can help us find information. That's it for today. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to share and press the bell icon for more regular updates.